Hi guys, Baz from Hognose UK here. I've got a clutch to cut today, but before I do, I'm just going to say thank you to Terry Sandbridge for sending me this t-shirt. Terry is the founder of Just Isn't Normal, very well known for producing superb quality puzzle stuff. A bit of Ultramil and other stuff, but mostly known for his puzzles. So today, I've got a clutch to cut, which is a culmination of work between myself and Milz. A few years ago we got a snake we called the Terminator and another one called the Predator. Over the last couple of years I have made pieds and I have made CLOWNS. This clutch is a clown clutch. So I also made some genetic stripes, genetic stripe predators, and they happen to be het for clown. So I really wanted to try and produce some predator clowns this season. So basically I used the genetic stripe het clown predator to make some, well, to try and make some clowns, and this is the result. So they'll all be, providing we hit some, they'll all be het genetic stripe and be the world's first predator clowns. So what I did, I bred a predator genetic stripe het clown to a visual Redstripe clown. Without further ado, let's go and cut these and see what we've made.
Yeah.
Right, so here they are. Today's the 23rd, and I checked them this morning, nothing was pipping, and I checked this evening and they are pipping. On the phone with me I've got Milz from the ReptilePit.
Hey, how you doing, guys? Always a pleasure to be here with you, Baz. Looking forward to this clutch. Let's see who the daddy is.
Yeah. So this I was already discussed in the intro. Could be one of two dads, unless there's retained sperm involved, and it could be one of God knows how many. So this one here that you can see is one that I tore when I pulled them apart. As you can see, I just stuck a bit of old tissue over it with a bit of super glue, and it's gone full term, and I can feel the animal kicking. In fact, I don't know, you probably pick it up on the camera. It's pushing so hard. A bit mouldy, this one. Let's get rid of some of that mould. But it works every time. This if you do tear them, little blob of super glue over the tear, and then just stick a bit of tissue over the top. And I've hatched. I've probably done it 6 or 7 times. Now that's not really giving away much, is it? That looks like a normal, which is something very unusual for me to get in my shed. Don't get many of those.
Unless it's het rainbow.
That is the thing I was thinking of. It's very blacks on it, quite intense blacks. Yeah. But so yeah, it is possibly a rainbow. I'm just going to move you a bit closer so you can see a bit better while I'm cutting. Is that better? Is that right there?
Yep. Yeah, that's cool.
Because I need to hold it a little bit lower down. Don't think the first one was particularly well represented. And then oh, this one's pipping. As you can see, it's started to pip there. This is a boob egg. You actually see the baby moving inside it. Look, you see it, Milz? There, that's him.
You need to come down a bit. As in,
that way
towards you, yeah, and a bit, yeah, that's it, yeah.
Yeah, you can see him moving in there. Look, see it?
Oh yeah, you can, yeah.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
It's got like
a little window there.
The boob, yeah, the boob bit's like a little window. Okay, so that is a clown of some description. So that means,
wow,
that means this is a predator clutch. So that,
yeah,
I'm not necessarily saying that that is a predator clown, but it means this clutch is predator, because my rainbow isn't het clown. So that could be why that's so dark looking. That actually could be a predator.
We'll have to wait for that to come out.
Yeah.
It does the normal predator look.
No, but then there's the dark gene mixed up in amongst all that, isn't there?
Yeah.
So my genetic stripe predator het clown could also be dark gene. It's really hard to tell.
And they're going to be het G-stripe as well.
Ooh. Wow, look at that. Now that's interesting. So you normally only get a dorsal stripe like that, completely joined up like that on leopard. But there's no leopard in this breeding. But you got to remember as well that the predators also got the Terminator gene mixed into it. So some of those genetic stripes could even be Terminators. So this is going to be a really tricky clutch to work out, I think.
Yeah, but that looks like a Terminator is.
Yeah, that's what made.
And also,
that's what made me say it.
Never actually made a Predator or Terminator clown before.
No, exactly. So we don't know what it is, but that is definitely different from that other one. Oh, actually, no, it's not. Look, this one's got that dorsal as well.
Okay, we just couldn't see the sides look more.
Yeah.
Washed out.
Yeah. Right. Well, so it's got to be the Predator genetic stripe het clown that's made this clutch. So these will all be 100% het genetic stripe as well. And there's an animal very much looking like a predator. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a predator.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's.
Looks like a het G-stripe as well. That one.
They're all going to be het G-stripe. Yeah, actually, you can see the het G-stripe markers in the alien heads. Absolutely, well spotted. But they're all going to be.
They're not all going to be het G-stripe. It's not a visual G-stripe, is it?
Yep.
Oh, it was a visual G-stripe, yeah.
Yeah, visual G-stripe, 100% het clown.
Okay.
Oh yeah. That's why I used him. And it has to. Clearly, obviously, it's obviously him because there's another clown there. Look. Oh, I like that one.
Oh, that's wicked.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's really different.
Reminds me of
that must be a predator. That might even be a predator Terminator clown.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a difference between those two. Yeah.
It seems though that the Terminator is making things like Enchi-esque. I'm not saying same as Enchi, but Enchi-esque with a pattern, like making it thin banding on the back stripe.
Well, you haven't seen the Terminator het clown for a long time. The ones I'm growing on from last year. And every shed, the female gets lighter and lighter and lighter, and there's no pastel or anything like that in there. So I think the Terminator gene is an enhancer. Oh, there's another clown. Oh wow, look at that one, dude.
Wow. Same back stripe again.
Yeah.
Really thin.
Different colour though. So that's more like the colour of the original, that one. And that one's definitely a different colour. And there's no pastel involved in this breeding. Oh, don't forget, some of these are going to have a red stripe in them as well. We're getting carried away with the Predator and the Terminator. Some of these are red stripe as well, which is going to make a difference. Yeah.
Especially on the back stripe.
Yeah. See that one there? See the markings up the side, the little hoops up the side. Pardon me. I've seen that produced in red stripe clowns that I've made in the past. So I'm going to say that one's probably got red stripe in it.
Okay.
This one I can't really see the sides. It's too.
Be interesting to see the head stamps.
Yeah. Well, that one just stuck its head out, and that's got a well cool head stamp. Look at that.
You need to bring it towards you a bit. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a pretty cool head stamp for a clown, eh?
Yeah, yeah. So, obviously we can't really say too much until they've shed off, but that's quite a good odds on the old clowns. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, got more clowns than predators.
Yeah.
4 out of 6.
Yeah, there's only
4 out of 6.
Two non-clowns.
Yeah, it's only actually gone. The odds have just gone one way in the favour of the clown. It should be 3 really, but we've done alright. That these could be cool, mate. These I'm looking forward to that one especially. I really like that one. This first one is an interloper that you won't normally see in my shed, and that is a normal. I do occasionally produce one. I'm going to linger on that one. There's also one of those. And this one here is a base morph of the predator. So this is I think is a straight predator. I don't think there's any Terminator in there at all. They're quite reminiscent of fire. They have some quite funky shaped alien heads, and they have like a granite-y effect in them as well. And I know Milz loves his granite, but that's another animal that's got a granite-y like effect to it. So that is a straight predator. Actually, that's a predator. 66. No, it's not. This is a predator 100% het clown. So it's a predator het clown. I own a few of those already. So, and then these four are going to be really hard to pick the bones out of, because it turns out that I thought I had just made a predator that was a predator genetic stripe het clown, but it's become obvious from this animal that it is actually Terminator as well. And in fact, you know what, I think most of these are probably going to be a mixture of Terminator and predator. Now this one is quite a distinctive looking animal. It's got an absolutely amazing headstand. Look at that head. Very dark blacks, and this is the thing that gives it away. The predator tends to have a lot more alien heads, and this animal has got alien heads, but it's also got the split up markings that you expect to see from a Terminator. The Terminator markings, although they're not the same colour, but they're fairly similar looking in shape to the to an Inchi, I would say. So I would say this one is actually a Terminator predator, as I think probably most of them are going to be. They're still world first, because these are the first predator Terminator clowns that have ever been made. But I think we're going to have to work out a way of working out which one's what in the clowns. This is a male, which is a good start. And this one is much lighter. This one I initially thought could be a straight Terminator. In fact, I'm just going to stick with that. The head stamp's quite a bit different on it. It's a much lighter colour. I love the way the banding finishes at behind the neck. And this one is broken up all the way down its back. See, this is what I would expect to see from a Terminator. All this banding, the broken up bits here. So this is a cool animal. I'd love to stick. I've got some het. I've got some Terminators which are just Terminator het clowns. And it'd be nice if this was a male, that I could put this into one of those and make a super Terminator clown. So I'm going to say at the moment, because there's not really any signs of any alien heads on this one, whereas that one on the side that is even on a clown has got, and let me show you that again actually, because I don't think I made that all that clear really, but for a clown it does actually have like alien heads on the sides, which is quite unusual for a clown. That's quite interesting. The front end is less like it. Ouch, you little turd. Fudge. Must smell nice tonight. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this one is a Terminator. Very different looking. There isn't sort of alien heads as such. It's got more like the traditional type fingers from the clown. I love the colour of this. It's like a lovely goldeny colour. Beautiful. It's much lighter than the other three. Sod off. I'm going to get a bit tonight. Can't remember if I sexed that. So the first one I did, it was a male, wasn't it? And that is a female. Not only is that little turd bit me, it's also musked. There's a lovely smell in here now. Very angry. So this one is a darker one. Much darker than the last one we looked at. And it's not so broken up. I'd like to say that was a mixture of the two, but I can't be sure. it's definitely got Predator or Terminator in it, or maybe both. The head stamp's slightly different. It doesn't terminate at the back of the head. It's got quite busy sides as well. Look at these bits up the side. These are cool. I've really pissed that one off, haven't I? Yeah, see, that one hasn't got the alien heads either. So there is another gene tied up with the alien and with the Terminator and the Predator gene. There's a gene called the dark gene. We don't know exactly what it does on its own yet. We've never tried it, but I think this one is probably a Terminator Predator with a bit of the dark gene thrown in. We haven't really isolated the dark gene and done anything with it yet. Well, that's a lie. I have isolated it, but I haven't done anything with it yet. What are you packing in? That is very angry, that one. That actually is a typical behaviour of a predator. Even though, like, you know, mum's like one generation down from wild caught, and these are 2 generations down. No, 3. These are 3 generations down now. The predator still remains quite grumpy, but so they're very good feeders. So this last one, again, it's got that same head stamp as the first 2, and its pattern terminates behind the head again. And it's trying to be broken up. The pattern on its back's trying. I'm going to say again, look at that. That's cool. It's like a chamber, a bit like you get in a Orange Dream. And there's some really nice flaming up the sides. I don't know where that's come from. And these, that one again, I'm going to say is a combo. I'm going to say that is a Predator Terminator clown. Again, you know, I think I already said it earlier on, but these are world firsts. I don't believe that anyone else that owns the Predator has made any clowns out of them yet, so I'm well chuffed with these. Now all I've got to do is work out what reacts really well with them and makes a nice combination. Oh, look at the colour of the eye on that. Just didn't notice that. It's almost like a silvery coloured eye. What colour are the eyes on the other ones? Now that's different. And that is interesting. Go away, you. No, that one's not the same. Ouch! Sod off. Nor is that one. Slightly different colour eye on that one. That's interesting. So there we go. World first. Terminator clowns, Predator clowns, and Terminator Predator clowns. And one of them is probably a Terminator Predator black dark gene clown. So there you go. I think you'll agree. That's a bloody awesome clutch. 4 Terminator stroke Predator clowns. I didn't think the genetic stripe had Terminator in it as well, but clearly from the results that we've just had, it does. It was a bit difficult, so when we got these Africans, somebody had muddled them up and bred them together, so it is a bit difficult for us to work it out, and now it's going to be even more difficult to try and work out which ones are Terminator clowns, which ones are Predator clowns, and which ones are Predators, which is obviously a combination of the 2. But whatever they are, it doesn't really matter because they are bloody stunning, and I look forward to growing them up and working out what kind of combinations I can put in with them. If you enjoyed this video, please tick like. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and stay safe out there.